Good morning, Nagesh.
Good morning. How are you?
Doing great. How are you doing? Nagesh, what can you offer us that other candidates cannot?
Basically, I have 11 years of sales experience across different areas. I'm a result-oriented leadership professional, proved myself in different jobs that I've been working with, way back from 1997 when I worked for Johnson & Johnson to the recent job, which is in IT with Gen Solutions. I've been into different countries, different sectors, pharmaceutical, operations, sales was the main focus in all these different job areas. And I proved myself, so I can bring that experience and expertise that I learned over a period of last 11 years.
Oh, fantastic. Do you have any additional strengths that you'd like to add to that?
Yeah, of course, I'm hardworking, sincere, good communicator, leadership professional, team building skills, basically understanding customers. I have a lot of patience in terms of trying to figure out what the customer is looking at. That's what I feel is more important these days, because there's no point in trying to present a solution where you don't understand or doesn't fit the customer requirements. So listen to what they say and then prepare yourself for the solution if you're presenting one.
Oh, that's definitely great. Listening to the customers always makes a difference.
That's right.
For business. And how successful would you say you've been so far?
I've been very successful. As I said, 11 years of experience where I work, whether it's in Johnson & Johnson or Gen Solutions or YMAP. I've been really outperforming my targets, so I should say I've been doing good for myself.
Okay, fantastic. And what would you say your limitations or biggest mistakes would be, if you do have any?
Limitations, as we all human beings do have some limitations. What I would rather say, because I do always get my feedback either from my subordinates or from my superiors, what I've seen is people say that I kind of tend to push them a bit harder when you have tight deadlines, or you have a project that you need to do in a particular period of time and things like that. They say that I kind of push too hard, and sometimes it might be a bit harder on them. So maybe I need to review that part, and I'm someone who would like to learn as I go by. So I would certainly go through, understand what is required and where I need to step up or step down. So that's something I can always improve on, and I have proved myself that I always improve on if in case there's any.
Right. Oh, fantastic. Well, at least and you're, like you said, you're trying to work on that.
That's right. Yeah.
And how long would you say it would take for you to make a meaningful contribution to our firm?
Well, I'm adaptable and flexible. That reflects in terms of my experience that I had over a period of 11 years across different countries, way back in India, then UK, and then Canada. I've been here 2 years, 2.5 years, but I've been adaptable in terms of, in terms of the surroundings, weather, in terms of business requirements, being a professional. I've adapted myself very well, so it shouldn't be too long, or I can adapt.
Yeah. Okay, great. And what was a situation in which you worked under pressure or had to meet a deadline?
I'll give you a classic example where, in my recent experience with Gen Solutions as senior sales consultant, we had a situation where a customer, I actually took up the lead, developed the lead, and then the customer was looking for a decent $500,000 solution. We came to a situation where the customer was happy with me to go about with it, but again, because of the authorization that we had with the company, IBM was not allowing us to bid on that particular deal. So I had to go all the way up to the sales director of IBM. I had to go through a lot of communication, different people explaining what and why they should allow me to do it. So it was a very rigorous process, time consuming and testing, but again I finally won the show, in the sense I got the pricing and we closed the deal. So that is something where I feel it showed how I'm patient, at the same time also able to deliver what is required, able to understand the customer side and also able to understand the vendor side of it, explain them what is required. So that I think is one of a very good example.
Being able to deal with pressure very well.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Okay. And last question, when would you be able to start?
I think I can start right away, given the right opportunity and right career development. That's what my focus is. An organization where I can see some development, career development.
Okay, great. Fantastic. Well, thank you very much, and best of luck on your search.
Yeah, thanks for your time.